What's next in AI? An image tool that lets you control every pose, object, and layout. No more endless regenerations. An AI that finds any object in 2D and turns it into full 3D. This AI guesses where any photo was taken. An art tool that turns finished paintings into step-by-step tutorials. Teachers create complete lesson plans in under a minute. Microsoft's tiny agent that books flights and shops for you completely on its own. ChatGPT just became your shopping assistant. It now searches products and compares prices automatically. Perplexity AI assistants that finally remember your conversations. Google's weather forecasting just got scary accurate. And the humanoid robot race, Germany versus China. Which one will win? You're watching What's Next AI. Let's find out. Snap just launched Canvas to Image, a game changer for branded content and ads because it finally gives precise control over where people stand, how they pose, and which objects appear in the frame. You can now direct the exact composition you want from the start. Let's take a look at this single canvas interface where you can drop in reference images of the people and other objects you want, draw bounding boxes for where objects should appear, and add pose skeletons to control exactly how people stand or sit. Then you hit Generate, and the system creates one perfect image matching all your specifications. Canvas to Image outperforms prior controllable image and video tools in multi-control setups where others usually break identity, lose pose accuracy, or ignore layout when you try to combine everything at once. In their comparisons, baselines might manage one or two constraints, but Canvas to Image is much more reliable at keeping the right person in the right pose, in the right spot, all in a single generation. For businesses creating product advertisements or branded social content, this saves hours of iteration. Just the research paper is available at the moment. I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to study it further. Want to pick out and highlight anything you see in a photo or video just by typing a word or pointing at it? Meta's SAM3 makes this a reality, allowing anyone to segment and track objects with simple language or a box drawn around an example. This is not another tagging system. SAM3 understands context and can locate objects across massive visual datasets with serious accuracy. Whether you're an Instagram creator looking to add instant effects to your videos, a developer building smarter automated apps, or even a scientist studying ocean life, SAM3 opens new possibilities for rapid, accurate object detection and editing. SAM3 outperforms other top AI models on important tasks like concept segmentation, visual segmentation, counting, and smart object selection, delivering faster and more reliable results. For businesses dealing with large-scale visual data, like e-commerce platforms, this tool eliminates hours of tedious work. This is visual search done right. Imagine you could take any regular photo and instantly create a full 3D model of everything in it, including objects and even people, complete with their shape and pose. That's exactly what Meta's new SAM 3D brings to the table. It is designed to help businesses turn plain images into interactive, real-world 3D experiences. SAM 3D works in practical ways, such as letting you preview furniture with augmented reality before you buy, enhancing virtual physical therapy, and giving robots a new way to understand their surroundings. What sets SAM 3D apart is its accuracy. It reconstructs geometry and details even when things are slightly hidden. And SAM 3D consistently outperform other top AI models in both 3D accuracy and user preference. If you're looking for the next breakthrough in AI-powered 3D, SAM 3D could be the key to unlocking new business ideas. What if you could figure out exactly where any photo was taken just by looking at it? GeoVista is the exact tool that does something pretty remarkable. It scans images for visual clues like landmarks, signs, and scenery, then uses web search in real time to narrow down and confirm the location. This is not just matching image tags or built-in location data. GeoVista actually reasons step by step through what it sees, zooms into important regions, calls the web when needed, and then decides on the most likely place on the map. You upload a photo and the system gives you a clear location estimate, along with a structured way to judge how close it is at different region levels, from country down to city. Compared with other open-source agent systems, GeoVista reaches much better accuracy on the new GeoBench test and even comes close to closed systems such as large commercial models on many metrics. If location verification is slowing down your decisions or creating risk, GeoVista turns each image into a trustworthy, data-backed signal about where events actually happened. If you want to try this yourself, the installation code and model files are in the GitHub repository, which I will put the link in the description below. Grain AI just launched and is already changing education because teachers are going crazy for how fast it creates lessons. Instead of spending 3 to 5 exhausting hours every day searching for materials and designing activities, they can now offload that prep work to AI. Grain AI solves this in literally 1 minute. You type in your topic, like photosynthesis or quadratic functions, the subject, grade, and the teaching goal. Grain instantly generates 9 types of teaching materials, visual diagrams showing relationships, comic strips for visual learners, audio explanations, concept breakdowns simplifying complex topics, knowledge maps connecting ideas, interactive web apps for hands-on practice, quizzes testing comprehension, and more, all wrapped into one complete lesson. And what makes this special is the immersive approach. Students can see, hear, interact with, and practice the concepts, not just read boring text. They offer a free plan to get started. Check out the link in the description below. Loomis Painter is an art tool that transforms static artwork into a dynamic video that breaks down every stage of the process. It creates an artist's entire creative journey, step by step, from blank canvas to finished masterpiece, just by uploading any painting. It is not just guessing at the result. Loomis Painter reveals how the sketch, colors, layers, and final touches come together. For art teachers and online learning platforms, this tool means instant access to quality tutorials without the hassle of filming or editing lessons. Beginners and self-learners can finally see the roadmap behind great art, making learning more approachable and less intimidating. Loomis Painter stands out by working across different media, from pencil portraits to acrylic and oil paintings, giving each user a tailored view into the creative workflow. For anyone working with art education, content production, or scaling creative tutorials, Loomis Painter offers a practical way to bridge the knowledge gap and unlock new opportunities for visual learning. However, the full code for installation is not yet released, as the team is waiting for the paper to be accepted by a conference. Until then, only the code to fine-tune the WAN 2.1 model is available in their repository. Microsoft just released a small language model that can automate your computer. Meet FARA 7B, a tiny 7 billion parameter agentic model designed specifically for computer use that sees your screen with a vision model, moves your mouse, types on the keyboard, and carries out multi-step tasks end-to-end. In the first demo, FARA 7B is asked to buy an Xbox SpongeBob controller, and it opens the browser, searches, scrolls, selects the right product, adds it to cart, and pauses at every critical point to ask for your approval before proceeding. In the second demo, it is told to find and summarize the latest 3 issues on a GitHub repository. So it navigates to the page, opens each issue, reads the content, and then outputs a structured summary by itself. The third demo shows FARA 7B planning a mini-trip. It checks driving time between 2 locations in Bing Maps, then uses Bing Search to find a nearby cheese shop, chaining tools and web pages together without extra prompting. FARA 7B is tiny, only 7 billion parameters, so it runs completely on your own device with no cloud processing, which means your personal data never leaves your computer and you pay 0 fees for using it. It is available right now on Microsoft Foundry and Hugging Face under an MIT license, which means you can use it freely, and all the official links are on the announcement page, so check the description below. OpenAI just dropped shopping research in ChatGPT, a feature that can save you serious time. Instead of spending hours opening tabs, reading reviews, and comparing prices, ChatGPT now does all of that research automatically for you. You just describe what you need, like finding a new powerful laptop, and the system asks smart, clarifying questions about your budget, screen size, main uses, and OS. Then it researches deeply across the internet, pulls information from quality sources, and builds you a complete buyer guide in minutes. It also gives you detailed comparisons, trade-offs, and up-to-date pricing from reliable retailers. The system is powered by a version of GPT-5 mini-trained specifically for shopping tasks using reinforcement learning. It reads trusted sites, cites reliable sources, and synthesizes information to produce high-quality research. Plus, if you have ChatGPT Memory turned on, it tailors recommendations based on your past conversations. As a quick side note, OpenAI also added group chats to ChatGPT. To use it, click the group chat icon in the top right of any chat, start a group, share the invite link, and then up to 20 people can chat together for planning trips, projects, or anything else. The best part is your personal memory and private chats stay completely separate from group conversations. It works across all plans. Perplexity just launched something that fixes one of the most annoying problems with AI chatbots: forgetting everything you told them. Instead of making you re-explain your preferences and project details, Perplexity now works like a true second brain. It automatically remembers key details from past conversations, then pulls exactly the right context into new answers, so they're more precise and personal. Like when you ask, "What should my next book be?" and it reviews your past queries about series you've finished, authors you follow, and favorite genres, then recommends books matching what you've already enjoyed. Or when you ask, "What side hustle matches my interests?" and it suggests AI newsletters or photography services based on your remembered skills and hobbies. You stay in control. Memory can be turned off anytime. It's disabled in incognito mode, all data is encrypted, and you can opt out via AI data retention settings. And the best part, Perplexity remembers your context across every model it offers, so you keep the same personalization whether using deep reasoning models or fast models. Google DeepMind's WeatherNext 2 is their most accurate AI weather forecasting model, delivering forecasts 8 times faster than previous versions. It predicts weather variables like wind, rain, pressure, and extreme events with greater detail and reliability. Hour-by-hour predictions are generated 4 times daily, giving users timely, actionable data. WeatherNext 2 now powers forecasts for Google Search, Gemini, Pixel Weather, and Google Maps. Businesses and researchers can access and customize the publicly available model via Vertex AI, BigQuery, and Earth Engine for advanced analysis and planning needs, especially in a world of rising extreme weather risks. Germany is making a comeback in robotics. Meet Agile 1 from Agile Robotics, a full-size humanoid that is doing some seriously impressive things. This robot can pick up tiny screws with precision, tap touchscreens like a human, and actually feel its way around objects using tactile sensing. What makes Agile 1 special is it was trained entirely in the real world with AI, not just in simulation. That means it learned to handle actual objects in messy, unpredictable environments. For manufacturing and logistics companies, this level of dexterity is huge. Imagine robots assembling electronics, handling delicate components, or operating machinery that requires touch sensitivity. Agile 1 brings that human-like manipulation to industrial settings, and Germany is proving it still has serious game in the robotics race. Remember the humanoid robot cleaning hotels? It is already happening in real life. Zerith Robotics from Hefei, China has deployed multiple Zerith H1 robots in shopping malls, office buildings, and supermarkets across cities like Hefei and Shenzhen. These robots are not just demos, they are working commercial jobs right now. The Zerith H1 can autonomously clean toilets, mop floors, wipe sinks, and even work as a shopping assistant. In supermarkets, it carries shopping baskets, picks up snacks from shelves, and processes orders automatically. Zerith has already deployed in over 20 landmark locations and is expanding to more cities. This is the transition from experimentation to real-world commercial service, and wheeled humanoid robots are becoming the preferred choice for businesses looking at reliability and cost-effectiveness. That's what's next in AI this week. Which news are you most excited about? Drop a comment and let me know. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming next, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I cover the latest AI breakthroughs every week. This is What's Next AI. See you in the next one.